show of hands. Do we have them? We have them already? We have them chosen? What are you doing? HVAC. Anybody doing HVAC tech too? Do we have others out there? You're the electrician, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Is anyone still undecided? Okay, so we are in this step, right? And I'm just going to show you that one other source, because now yesterday was browsing and looking at the careers, right? But today's the last day that you get in class up here to work on your slides, right? So 4 slides are done. Your job title slide, your salary slide, your education slide, and your a day in the life, right? Okay? So I am going to pull up this one again, if you didn't get it yesterday. Sorry. Okay, if you didn't check this site out yesterday, now that today you're in the point where you're actually like digging in and getting some of the statistics and doing some of the research and adding these facts and statistics onto your Google Slides, this site I have found to be most helpful, okay, what I've come across. If you come across a really good site that's similar to this one too, please let me know, because then I'll add it, I'll add it for my own knowledge. But so far this was the one that I found that had really good updated information about pretty much all the careers or jobs that I've seen you researching, okay? So so yesterday they had some time to actually browse, right? So that site is a good place to browse. This book is awesome, and this is like directly for
So it depends on the state, but it costs more to live out there. It costs way more. Like a typical tiny house costs like $800,000, and if you're in like one of the major cities.
No, I gotta take pictures from my.
And then how do salaries in this field compare to a job that requires a 4-year degree, like a teacher? So like the whole goal of this is to look at like what options we have after school. So if you want to go into like a mechanical engineer, then you're going to need a 4-year degree, right? These are questions that like you can look up, or if you think there's something else that you're interested in regarding salary, you can find that instead. Look up. Google, like, I think there's a stipend. I don't know a lot about armed forces, but this is kind of part of this project is to try to explore more. So why don't you open a new tab and type in like, what do you make in the Navy? I don't know, start with that. Now the next thing we just want a definition and a description. So like we know like, okay, what is a carpenter and what do they do basically, right? So if you go to Google,
Yes or no?
and yesterday we were taught how to use just like our research tip. If you type define, oh there it is, define with a colon. So type that.
Put together, know how to play a little bit of this for a little bit of that for.
Right.
It's like
A Renaissance guy is what it's called. That's kind of how I am too. And it makes it kind of hard to pick something. I'd say a good starting place, I think, is like, like what we're doing here doesn't have to be like the thing that you're going to do, right?
Yeah.
And so maybe for the sake of the assignment and just for practice exploring, like let's just take one idea and then you got kind of like a format down for how to explore it, and then since you have various interests, you can explore other ideas as well.
Yeah, just studying on it.
So let me ask you this: so most of these are like trades related. So with these after high school, you might join a union or get an apprenticeship, and then work your way into these roles. And basically, like instead of college, you learn on the job, and your salary increases as you learn. Or if you do like more like math, like these are like very physical. Like there's a reason they're called skilled trades, because like you become really good at building things. So like if you enjoy building things and you want to get really good at it, like this is one possible career path. Or if you don't want to go to college, you also still want to like you can earn a high salary as a tradesperson. So like that's like another option to think about. Or like, you know, college is also an option, and with any kind of engineering degree, you're also like very building oriented, but you also have to do a lot of designing and like use your brain a lot, like do a lot of thinking. You usually have to be pretty strong in math and science classes. So like that's another thing to think about, right? Plus, like to be an engineer, you do have to have some kind of degree. So like, you know, whether or not you want to go to college or like whatever you, however you see yourself going after high school, like that all kind of like filters into your decision, right? So thinking about these two options, or we don't have to do anything in these career fields. If you have something else that you're like dead set on, like there's something not related to the class. So I kind of like based on what I just said, like I don't know, do you feel like you lean towards one option or another, or is there anything you'd like to explore, or maybe both?
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah. Okay. You like? Let's see, you were in foundation. Do you like the electrical stuff that we did? Yeah. You want to explore there's electrical engineer or electrician. Electrician's going to be doing like house wiring. Like you go into a house and wire.
Make sure you actually make sure taking out right.
Yeah, right now, next semester. Okay, nice. So that would be a good like idea of what that looks like. Electrical engineer is like what I did, where it's more like circuits. Like we did the breadboards and stuff. Like if you're an electrician, you don't really do that. It's a different kind of electricity, like that you're studying. Right? So it's all electricity, but it's a different like skill. So what do you think? You want to try doing like circuits, or do you want to look into like house wiring?